All right, what's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. I'm going to be breaking it down, ticker symbol VIX. Okay, this is the VIX. This is the volatility index. Some people know it as the fear gauge. And, this is really going to give you a good idea of, overall market sentiment, current direction. And it's definitely, I think, my, second most, if not most checked ticker daily, and just in general at all times, right? You want to know what VIX is doing. It's really going to elevate your game and help you guys out a lot. Okay. But the main thing we're looking at here, okay, is we're looking at these two purple trend lines. Okay. We have some to the top side, okay, from the wicks here, and then on these wicks here, and we have some, some on the body. Now, the ones that are really, catching my eye right now are these purple trend lines to the bottom here, right? If we notice, what's really, really interesting is that we bounced, okay, and this one was valid. So, we bounced at this level here. Okay, we bounced again here, and it was a valid support level, but VIX just took a dump today. Okay, look at that nice big daily candlestick down. That's really, really what I wanted to see today. And now we can see VIX is going a little bit in a downward direction, right? It was curving up, and now it has furthered, this curve down. All right. What's also really important to me, is that we are closed below this 25.47 level. All right. Now, if you did notice, we did pop up to 26.27 today, but we know that is a valid resistance level. Okay. Because our Fibonacci's. All right. If we look here, we have our highs and we have our lows. All right. Here's our most recent high. And then here's our here's the low after that high. Okay. Using the Fibonacci's, it's going to give you guys valid support and resistance levels. Okay. And so that's where this initial level came from right here, was the Fibonacci's. And, we did get rejected at that level. It was very nice to see that today. And, I'll go ahead and zoom back in a little bit, and you can see we came back down, and we are now testing this trend line. Okay. So, I do think that there's a possibility that VIX could pop. And we could see a little bit of volatility in the index over the next few days, especially this Friday. Okay, is going to be CPI data. All right, so what we're going to look for is either this to be a nice resistance level, resistance trend line. Okay, and if we are somehow able to break that resistance trend line, the main level again that I want to see us stay below is right around 25.47. Okay. And the reason for that is because if we go to the weekly chart, okay, and we look at our weekly candlesticks, all right, this was our highs and lows essentially, from the previous week candlestick that I charted this. And then the week after that, we were able to break below, test this trend line, and we're able to use that as a valid resistance level, as you can see here on the weekly print. Now so we're staircasing down. Okay. And we're in the middle of forming three black crows on the weekly chart on the VIX. And this is what's known as a bearish pattern, a bearish candlestick pattern, to indicate further bearishness. All right. So really, really important for us, in my opinion, for us to be able to break this trend line here sometime in the near term future. Now, is that going to be possible with CPI data coming out? That's going to be really hard to tell. Okay. But the next major support level below this trend line here that we're currently sitting at, all right, is going to be 23.28. All right. So, again, let's look at this on the weekly chart. Okay. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly or red weekly candles. Okay. And then right now we're currently trying to form this bearish pattern known as candlestick pattern as a three black crows. That would be really interesting. And if we do, it'll take us down to this 23.28 level, and below there we could see VIX hit 22, and below there we do have a little bit of support right around 21. I'd say about 21.50 to $22. And then from there, it's go time. I mean, 2020 is pretty much a neutral market considered. So, will VIX drop all the way down to 20? I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. It's going to be really hard to tell. That would be a pretty big drop from where we're at. And giving all the inflation and CPI data and things like that, it would be difficult. But is it possible for VIX to drop really hard and for the market to rally for a few more weeks? And then things pull back? Yes. All right. And that's what I think we are seeing signs of. But we do have to be prepared. And you do know that the market can change at any given minute. Okay. Especially with all of the news and how much the news affects the market. Okay. So, I'm recording this video, gonna drop it on in the morning. Okay. And that'll be on the 8th. We have CPI data coming out on the 10th. So, just be prepared for that. Be ready for that. Okay. 25.47 is my main level for us to stay below on the VIX. Okay. I think if VIX is below 25.47, I think that we have a nice chance of, seeing, this bullish rally continue in the market. All right. But above there, I'm a little bit more hesitant. And we have come above it a few times here in the past few days. But it was very short-lived and we were able to fall much below. And it was very interesting to see it bounce on this trend line today. Okay. Because originally I had this one here and it bounced perfectly. And again, we bounced perfectly at this one. Will we see the same thing happen where we get a little bit of a dead cat bounce just for a much larger drop? Or will VIX try to start rising? That's for you and me to both see in the future. Okay. Because I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the future, but I can do viewer requests. Okay. So if you have any, stocks, tickers, and strategies, anything like that, okay, you guys want me to do for you, help you out with chart up, let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to do it.